Doesn't matter what time it is. We're at a Futurity today, watching some of the best young rope horse in all of Canada right here before you today.
Draw number 1, Pekisko Creek Ranch. We're back in the 5th round on the heeling here, friends. Spencer Rutherford aboard SLR, Shannon Boonswell, MJ. 4-year-old gelding we've been watching.
$7-2-1 in the field, 7-21 in the field. Judge number 1 is going to be coming in with a score of 74. 74, judge number 2, 74.5. 73 on your time score for a total of 221.5. 221.5. All right. We're going to be going to draw number 2. Wanna checks. That's Dylan Graham. Here's your 6-year-old gelding. $5.93 our fast time of the day so far, unfortunately for that barrier. $5.93. Judge number 1's giving us a 75. 75 from judge number 1. Judge number 2 is going to be a 74. 75 as well. 75. And our timed score of 65. 2:15. It's going to be a 2:15 for Mr. Dylan Graham and Wanna checks. All right, we're going to a Raya Dooley. A Raya Dooley, one of our stud horses here today. Keeley Bonnet, draw number 3. $741. Judge number 1 is going to give us a 73. Judge number 2, 72.5. 73 on your time score for a total of 218.5. 218.5 for a Raya of Dooley. Draw number 5, Vaughn Workin is bringing us a Rooster is a Playin'. Being shown by Casper Roy here today. Here comes a Rooster, Cornack, Saskatchewan. 5-year-old gelding. Well, it's going to be a +5 in the field to 748. 748 +5. Judge number 1 is going to be giving us a 73.5. 73.5. Your judge number 2, 73.5 as well. Your time to score, 68 for a total of 215. 215 for Vaughn Workin, Casper Roy, and a Rooster is a Playin'. We're going ahead to 12. Draw number 12. Here come the Faucets. Matt Faucet aboard Willie Wrangler. 5-year-old gelding Nicole Holiday. Son Caleb doing the heading as the helper here at the Fall Classic for the Faucets, Stettler, Alberta. Yes, sir. Well, it's going to be a 9:35. 9:35 in the field. Caleb's been putting the velvet on each one of these roping there today. 74, going to be a score of 74 from judge number 1. We're going to go to judge number 2. 73.5, your time score. 71 for a total of 218.5. 218.5 for the Faucets from Stettler, Alberta. Draw number 13, Pekisko Creek Ranch is back on SLR 1 Smart Cat. Mr. Spencer Rutherford, formerly from Merritt, British Columbia. Might still be, but I'm guessing it's Okotoks these days. Mr. Peter Buse on the front end being the helper. Yes, sir. It's going to be a 705. 705. Judge number 1 is going to be giving us a 74.5. 74.5. Judge number 2 going to be a 74. 74. Your time score is going to be 73 for a total of 221.5. 221.5 for draw number 13, SLR 1 Smart Cat. Let's go to 14. Here comes Mr. Casper Roy, Moseley, Alberta. Miranda's blue chick here, 6-year-old gelding. Yes, sir. Here's a 716 in the field. 716, judge number 1, giving us a 75.5. 75.5, judge number 2. 75 even, your time score. 73 for a running total. 223.5, 223.5 for Casper Roy and Miranda's Blue Chick. Draw number 16, Keeley Bonnet back aboard DT Hickory Can Dance. Here comes Candy. Gonna be that 4-year-old gelding we've been watching all morning. Mr. Keeley Bonnet and Darren Tufton horses. Mr. Dean Tufton horses. Well, it's going to be a +5 on the Brindle. 727 in the field, +5. Going to be a 72.5 from judge number 1, 72.5. Judge number 2, 72.5 as well. Your time to score, 68 for a total of 213. 213 for Dean Tufton and Keeley Bonnet on DT Hickory Can Dance. Let's go to 17. Here be 17. Connie Cassidy is back with AMF Pianero Galito. Here he is. Denim Ross aboard. Going to be a 4-year-old gelding. Yes, sir. Going to be an 828 in the field. Judge number 1 going to be a 75. 75 going along with judge number 2. 74, your time score. 72 for a running total. 221 for AMF Pianero, Denim Ross. Good job, buddy. All right, we're going to go ahead to 19. Let's go to hip number 19. Brett Buss is back on a sugar play bar. They call him Newt. Here is that 5-year-old gelding. Owner being Mr. Hugh White from Bashaw, Alberta. All right. 948, 73.5, 73.5 from judge number 1, judge number 2, 74.5, your time to score being a 71 for a running total, 219 for draw number 19, Mr. Brett Buss and a sugar play bar. Here is draw number 20, Kelvin Fox is bringing us, Spook's got a swing, they call him Spook. Aboard him, Mr. Kyle Wilson doing the roping today. 4-year-old gelding. From Kelvin Fox, Cardston, Alberta. Attaboy, Spook. It's going to be 741 in the field. Judge number 1 is going to be a 72. 72. Judge number 2, 72.5, 72.5. And your score is going to be a 73 on your time score for a 217.5. 217.5 for Spook's Got a Swing and Kyle Wilson. Draw number 23. We're going to Kagan Schmidt, Barhead, Alberta. Loving him is red. Here comes Roxy, the 6-year-old mare. He's going to it. 587. 587. Judge number 1 says it's a 73.5. 73.5. Judge number 2, 74.5. And your time score, 75 for a running total of 223, could run, 223, and you got the fast time of the day so far. Let's go to 24. Here's another Dean Tufton horse by Keeley Bonnet, Sparkadoodle. 6-year-old mare. Draw number 24 in your heel horses. Well, there's a good run at 6 flat, 601, 601. Judge number 1 is giving us a 74.5, 74.5. 74.5 as well, 74.5 and a 74 on your time score for a total of 223, 223, good run. Let's go to 25. We're looking at Dylan Graham aboard Catspin Shiner. Hip number 25. This is the Goggler Quarter Horses Catspin Shiner. 4-year-old gelding. Well, that's how it's done, and it's a 672, 672. Judge number 1's giving us a 75, a 75. Judge number 2, 74.5, 74.5. Along with that time score of 74, we have a total of 223.5, 223.5 for Dylan Graham and Catspin Shiner on hip number 25. Casper Roy is back aboard RF Mr. Boone. Here comes Red Bull. Your 6-year-old gelding owned by Von Mork in Cornack, Saskatchewan. And it's going to be a 738, 738 in the field. Judge number 1 gives us a 75, 75. Judge number 2, 74.5, 74.5. Your time score of 73, 222.5. 222.5 for Casper Roy, RF, Mr. Boone, and Mr. Von Worken. Let's go to 28. Connie Cassidy, Pablo Robles. They're back from Donalda, Alberta, aboard Donet's Hickory Gun. Logan Spady doing the healing here today, showing them off, doing a great job. One of our stallions here today. 5-year-old stallion. Back to Hollywood Dunnet. 817 in the field, 8.17. It's going to be a 75 from judge number 1. 74 from judge number 2. A 72 on the clock for your time score for a total of 221. 221 for Dunnett's Hickory Gun and hip number 28. Here's Keeley Bonnet on Pepe's Stylin Lena. Axel's back, that 5-year-old gelding we've been watching here this morning. You've heard us say it a few times. Second at the Leonard Schmidt Memorial Futurity and top 5 at the Rosebud Classic Futurity in Oklahoma City. Well, they're going to be a 5.44, a 5 and 44 in the field. We're looking judge number 1, 74.5, 74.5. Judge number 2 is going to be a 74 even and a 75 on the time. 223.5, 223.5. Good run. Here we draw number 31. Cash Bonnet owns this horse here. It is a very smart Moonlight. They call him Shiner. Dylan Graham doing the healing here today. 4-year-old gelding. The owner of this heel horse is doing the heading on this run. Yes, sir. Going to be a 686, 686. Judge number 1's throwing a 75 at us. 75 with a 74 from judge number 2. 75. So pair of 75s from our judges and a time score of 74. 224 for Very Smart Moonlight and draw number 31. Draw number 32, another one of our stud horses, stallion show horses here today, brought to us by Hillbilly Hollows and Mr. Cody Potts. Big Shine in Cowtown. If you're looking at breeding to a stud like this, you can contact Robin directly. I like it. 682. 682 in the field. We're looking at a 75 from judge number 1. 74.5 from judge number 2. We got a time score of 74. 223.5. 223.5 for Big Shine in Cowtown and Hillbilly Hollows. Well, that's a completion of the heel horse end of the day. Not quite. We are going to name a champion and do some placings. Don't want you going far.